Cason Wallace. Timer down to 2. Dort penetrates, falls away, and with the high bank gets it. In the second half of this series, Oklahoma City has outscored the Lakers by 51. As you said, that's been the difference. Lakers have led in all 3 games, yet the Thunder are 4 minutes and 20 seconds away from a 3-0 series lead as the Lakers are called for a foul.
So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has not fought the game. You touched on the rhythm he caught early in this second half, dancing into a little 3 there. It is a matter of time with this guy.
He's got 22 points, 3 of 7 from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander whips it to the corner, and Smart almost got the steal. Shot clock down to 4. Wallace for 3. Got it. Cason Wallace with his 4th 3. Largest lead of the night for the Thunder at 23. Again, they trailed at halftime. James can't answer. Rebound Hartenstein. Well, the Thunder last year set the NBA record for scoring margin in the regular season. This year it wasn't as high. It was still double digits. And an offensive foul on Wallace. Look, they're built on great defense, but make no mistake, offensively, they are as good as anybody. And coaching has a lot to do with it. You got an MVP, you got a secondary all-star that's healthy and Holmgren. You got Jalen Williams. When healthy, he's an all-star. And you got incredible depth. I mean, it was Jared McCain in Game 2. And it's been A.J. Mitchell here in Game 3. And the Lakers are emptying the bench with 3:38 to go as Gilgeous-Alexander will be at the line after a technical foul was called on Marcus Smart. Our coverage of the Stanley Cup playoff second round continues tomorrow night on ESPN with a playoff doubleheader. Sabres and Canadiens in Game 3 at 7 Eastern. Then it's the Golden Knights and Ducks in Game 4. The road to the Cup on ABC rolls on. Buffalo-Montreal tied at 1. Vegas leads Anaheim 2-1 in that series.
They took a huge jump, to your point, about how much more dangerous they are offensively. Huge jump at three-point shooting this year, right? And you just have more optionality with A.J. Mitchell. Think about the threes Isaiah Joe makes tonight. He just runs around and finds shots. Oklahoma City about to go 3-0.
Nothing, 100%. And the Thunder are 3 minutes away from doing that as they have emptied the bench as well. Joe hits another long ball, his 3rd. And the Lakers won the first round series over Houston in 6 games without Luka Doncic. And Kevin Durant didn't play most of those games for Houston, but without Doncic, it's really a tall ask for the Lakers trying to beat this excellent Thunder team as Bronny James gets 2. And look, the depth of the Lakers was better tonight in terms of production. Kennard at 18, Hachimura at 21, but LeBron James and Austin Reeves a combined 12 for 32 and just 36 points between your 2 best offensive players. Game 4 is Monday night, and if the Thunder can close it out, they may get a chance, as they did after sweeping the Suns, to have some time off because that San Antonio, Minnesota series looks like it's going to go long. The Spurs up 2-1, Game 4 tomorrow.
Well, how impressive was Victor Wembanyama last night?
39 for Wemby in that game, along again with great defense.
Does it feel to you like of all the offensive weapons he has in his arsenal, he's dialing through them faster and knowing which part of that offensive game to leverage? And that's going to come with repetition, right? That's all it is. You got to get live reps.
Wiggins gets the basket. Aaron Wiggins is a great example of just the ridiculous depth of Oklahoma City. Last year, he had 2 great games in the NBA Finals. He had an 18-point Game 2 and 14 points in Game 5 as Thiero scores with his foul. Yet Aaron Wiggins isn't even in the rotation here in the postseason. And one thing among a lot you have to love about Mark Daigneault is how he communicates with his players. He told Jared McCain before the playoffs, he said, "You're not going to play in this series much, but I'm going to need you at some point." And lo and behold, in games 1 and 2, they needed him. In the second half of both games, he delivered. And I'm sure there was a similar message to Aaron Wiggins. And there might come a time, if the Thunder keep rolling along, that Wiggins will be a factor again. Joe for 3, good again.
It's 4 straight years of Isaiah Joe taking at least 300 threes and making 40% of them.
Topic with the steal and throws it away. Nick Smith, who banked in a 3 a couple of possessions ago, drives and a foul.
Are we marching closer to the anticipation of perhaps? Got a lot of work to do if you're San Antonio with Minnesota. Very well coached basketball team, but people want to see that Oklahoma City-San Antonio potential matchup.
Thunder lost 18 games during the regular season. 4 of them were against San Antonio. But again, Minnesota, a team that's been to back-to-back conference finals, will look to bounce back to try to even that series at 2 tomorrow. Topic driving. And now Topic for 3. Rebound Thiero. Again, the Lakers have one more game on Monday night. But a question that's been asked and discussed, but will be talked about even more, I imagine, after tonight, and certainly over the summer, is what's next for LeBron James.
That's exactly right.
By all accounts, he's coming back for year 24. The question is where? Will it be here in L.A. for a 9th year?
It's here. What's the remuneration? Because you obviously, roster construction for the Lakers is paramount.
What do the Lakers decide to do with Austin Reeves? And expectation is Reeves is going to want big money. He has not had a good series. He also was coming off an injury. And the Lakers didn't have Luka Doncic in this postseason. But they find themselves in an 0-3 hole. Game 4 Monday night as the Thunder go to 7-0 in the playoffs and look for their 2nd straight sweep in just over 48 hours. They come back from down a point at halftime to